Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
Good Monday morning to you. I'm Brian Sanders.
And I'm Nicole Brady with the latest from Denver 7. The snow has stopped falling, but freezing temperatures will have you sliding on your way to and home from work this Monday.
Denver 7's Micah Smith has been driving around this morning, noting where some of the problem spots are.
As of 7 this morning, roads were still ice and snow covered, and for the most part, that's how it was with main roads and neighborhood roads as well. We saw a few slide-offs this morning on the interstate. That's all the more reason to make sure that you're taking it slow this morning. Snow plows are out, but they haven't touched every street. There's a big job ahead. As far as the cold is concerned, when we started out this morning, it was 2 degrees, so that's all the more reason to make sure that you are bundled up, put the hats on, gloves on. This is a morning where you want to make sure you have on as many layers as possible. Reporting in Denver, Micah Smith, Denver 7.
Yeah, we saw a new record low out at the airport when we hit 5 below this morning. Take a look at the wind chills this morning, anywhere from 15 to more than 30 degrees below zero. This is why we had a wind chill advisory in effect through the early morning. Bitter cold, and it covers northeastern Colorado. Things are going to gradually get a little better as the day goes on. We'll see some single-digit temperatures early on, but should see double digits by about 10, and then upper teens to low 20s for highs today. That is well below normal, though, so it's going to be sunny but cold later today, and those temperatures, again, about 30 degrees below normal. We're typically close to 50. We'll get back to that by Thursday. It's going to be quite a bit warmer toward the end of the week, but it does take some time to get there. Tomorrow, highs will be just a few degrees above freezing, and then some low 40s on Wednesday, closer to 50, it looks like, toward the end of the week. The mountains could see a little bit more snow Tuesday night into early Wednesday, and we may see a few flurries on the plains late Wednesday, early Thursday. We'll keep an eye on that. But the overall trend, you guys, is a lot warmer and drier for this first week of March.
Well, an avalanche warning expired at around 6 this morning, but conditions in the mountains remain pretty dangerous.
Denver 7 viewer Jacob Easton shared this video with us showing an avalanche as it happened near Copper Mountain. The Avalanche Information Center says luckily no one was injured in the avalanche.
Avalanche danger is expected to remain high over the next several days. All that red you see in the central and northern mountains is where conditions are most volatile.
Parts of the high country got so much snow, school is being impacted this morning. This is interesting, too. Lake County schools are closed today to allow emergency management officials the space and time to clear all the snow from the school roofs. Some of the buildings are more than 50 years old there, so getting that weight off the roof is important for the safety of everyone inside.
This morning, crews will battle those frigid temperatures and deep snow at Rocky Mountain National Park in hopes of finding a missing man. You can see from the picture what it looks like up there right now. Officers found a car parked at the Glacier Gorge trailhead and now are looking for the owner of that vehicle. They believe it belongs to 70-year-old James Pruitt from Tennessee. His family says they haven't heard from him since last Thursday.
Well, the rumors are true. This first thing this morning, former Governor John Hickenlooper launched his presidential campaign for the Democratic nomination.
I'm running for president because we need dreamers in Washington, but we also need to get things done. I've proven again and again I can bring people together to produce the progressive change Washington has failed to deliver.
Hickenlooper took jabs at President Trump and the current state of Washington while also touting how he brought Coloradans together through drought, devastating fires and floods, as well as the Aurora Theater shooting. In his campaign video, Hickenlooper also mentioned some of his key accomplishments in office. He touted Colorado's economic growth from 40th in job creation to the #1 state economy in the country. He also claims Coloradans have near universal health insurance coverage through the state's healthcare exchange. He also talks about advancements in Colorado's mass transit system and enacting the first methane regulations in our country.
Hickenlooper is now the 14th Democrat to announce plans to run for president in 2020. This morning, he sat down with Good Morning America to speak for the first time since making the announcement. He talked about what sets him apart from the other candidates.
Well, I think I'm really the one candidate out there that has a very strong record of bringing people together and getting things done. We got the oil and gas industry to work with the environmental community to create methane regulations. We're almost 100% coverage in health care. We're a purple state that got universal background checks passed.
On Thursday, Hickenlooper will host an event at Denver Civic Center Park before heading to Iowa on Friday for his first official weekend on the campaign trail.
Today, 5 Weld County schools in Greeley-Evans District 6 will reopen following a norovirus outbreak there. The district worked all last week to sanitize the schools. The district says that has been completed and they're ready for students and staff to return. Meanwhile, today, every student at Aurora Hills Middle School will be tested for tuberculosis connected to a possible outbreak back in January. Initial testing showed no one was infected, but repeat testing last week showed otherwise. The district did reach out to parents of students being tested. It includes all students and staff who were at Aurora Hills Middle School during the fall semester.
New this morning, coal-fired power plants in the country could be contaminating our groundwater, according to an advocacy group. A study by the nonprofit Environmental Integrity Project found that 91% of coal power plants are putting unsafe levels of toxic pollutants into the ground. Water testing at most of the plants in Colorado is still underway, but 2 sites came back with significant contamination: the Clear Spring Ranch Station in Fountain, as well as the Valmont Station in Boulder. The report detailed steps the EPA should take to prevent further coal ash pollution.
Soon, Centennial might have its own police department instead of being under the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office. The city is now looking into what it might cost to make that happen. According to our partners at the Denver Post, the current contract costs nearly $30 million a year. They re-signed that contract last January, and it's good until December 2027. If it's thrown out, though, the Sheriff's Office would have to cut around 175 full-time positions. This idea comes after an election upset when the incumbent sheriff lost to a former small-town police officer. And interesting to note here, the city of Centennial hired the former sheriff to review the contract on the same day the new sheriff took office.
Tomorrow's your last chance to let officials know what you think should happen to the land where the old Heritage Square amusement park in Golden used to sit. The Quarry Company owns that land. They're willing to trade the land to the county in exchange for a 60-acre plot south of the quarry. Tomorrow's meeting is happening at the Jefferson County Human Services Building in Golden at 5:30. And today you can help Breckenridge decide where to relocate a troll that became pretty infamous. Town officials signed a contract with the artist to bring the massive wooden troll back to a new location. It was removed last year because homeowners complained about all the traffic and noise from people coming to see the troll. An open house to help decide its future is happening tonight from 6 to 7 at the Breckenridge Recreation Center.
We here at Denver 7 hope you can help us collect more than 80 tons of food for those in need. We are teaming up with ARC Thrift Stores and Volunteers of America for our Feed Colorado food drive. It runs through April 1st. You can drop off non-perishable foods at any ARC Thrift Store location or even schedule for someone to come to your home and pick up a donation. For more information, check out thedenverchannel.com/feedcolorado. So we are in the thick of ski season right now. Already time to start thinking about next year.
Can you believe it? The Icon Pass goes on sale today. So if you didn't buy the pass last year, it'll cost you $949. If you're renewing your pass, it'll only cost you $919.
Icon base passes are $649 for new subscribers, $619 for renewals. Kids passes are $199 for Icon, $159 for the Icon base.
Well, American Idol is back, and one local teenager could be a star in the making.
That's right. Nick Rogers from Highlands Ranch sang and rapped during his audition in front of the judges. They liked his sound. He almost got himself into trouble, though, when they asked who his musical influences were.
Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, Lionel Richie.
Boom! Okay, that's all you need to know.
So hold on, sit down.
That's all you need to know.
Hold on, stop. Nick, sit down. Name one Lionel Richie song.
I don't know a Lionel Richie song.
Wow, Katy Perry calling him out.
She knew. She kind of knew, I think.
I guess so, yeah. He definitely hit the panic button there. Despite that, though, Nick still got a golden ticket, so we're going to be cheering him on as he moves through that competition.
Lady, Endless Love, Brick House.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, come on.
All right. This has been your Denver 7 on-demand update. Thanks for joining us here.
Check back here later today for another update and download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts.